Finally, after 11 weeks of grueling schoolwork, late nights doing homework, and more than a few sickies because you forgot to study for that test, the time is upon us again. It's the last day of the term.
I know that everyone must be excited for holidays, and I'm sure that many of us can't wait to sleep in as long as we plead.
But make sure to keep up the standard for the rest of the day because apparently holiday penals do exist.
So sit tight and let's get into the episode.
In relation to the last few weeks, Monday of week 9 was the Year 6 and 7 Girls Crows Cup Carnival, which took place in the school ovals. Great job to all the girls who competed.
Tuesday was the Regis House Mess, a memorable one indeed. Kudos to Sophie for a very informative gospel reflection.
Wednesday was the casual day for Caritas, thanks to everyone who came in casuals and put in their donations. On Wednesday, the Year 10s also had their parent-teacher interviews, and 50 French students embarked to the annual French Film Festival.
Thursday, the school attended an Easter liturgy in the Dennett Centre where we reflected on the meaning of Easter and why we celebrate it. Friday was the beginning of a 4-day break for Easter. I hope everyone enjoyed time with their families and ate some delicious chocolate or whatever sweets you prefer.
Moving into week 10, Wednesday morning was the second school assembly of the year. I'm sure many of us are struggling to forget Mr. Papa Nicholas's peculiar rendition of She Loves You by the Beatles.
And of course, Saturday the 7th of April was the annual school fair. Thank you to all the musical performances, stall holders and volunteers, as well as the students and families for coming out on the day.
On Sunday, masses of students drove up to Bel Air for the annual music camp. From the crazy costumes at the theme dinner to the hilarious performances, this camp was definitely enjoyable for all staff and students.
Into week 11, the Year 9s departed for the Canberra tour for 2018, and a number stayed behind and participated in the Civics and Citizenship program.
Well, that's it for the rundown, a fairly detailed one at that. But don't fret, your beloved anchors will be back for the send-off.
But for now, it's on to the next segment.
Hi everyone and welcome back to the Sports Report for this week. It's our last week of term, which is really exciting, finishing off with the Commonwealth Games. Make sure everyone gets around the Australians.
Congratulations to all those teams who competed in playoffs, especially for those who played for top spot and came away. That's really fantastic and you really did the Wolves proud. Congratulations to everyone for finishing off their season strong. We've also got a big winter season of sport to look forward to, so the timetable's out for that. Make sure you know when your trainings are and keep an eye out for trials coming up, so we've got a big year of sport ahead. We've also been having the footy tips and Sophie Boots here is one of our tippers. How have you been going, Soph?
I was second, but I have dropped significantly to about 22nd, which is really unfortunate. But I got 9 from 9 in the first week, so yeah.
Wow, great to hear. Keep your tips coming in, it's a great thing to do. Well, that's it for this week.
I'm Boots.
And I'm Bales.
And you can't handle the sports, Annie Natius.
Welcome back to In Case You Missed It. We'll begin this week in America. As you've probably heard, after Trump imposed his steel and aluminium tariffs, China put their own equal tariffs on, which has caused the situation to escalate. Trump did look like he was prepared to double his tariffs, which was likely fueled by the new staff he's been employing that fuel his radical views. But on Tuesday, the Chinese president said that they would not go any further with their tariffs and are prepared to rein this in a bit, not wanting to see a full trade war. Moving now to Colombia, in South America, a group of 25 children have won a court case, basically saying that the government needs to put more effort into caring for the environment and finding that the rights of those who are unborn still deserve the right to a clean and healthy society. Moving now to Australia, the Commonwealth Games have been on. We've won a lot of gold medals, of course, especially in the swimming, where we've got some clean sweeps of first, second and third. The royalty are there. Malcolm Turnbull's been there, possibly enjoying his last few days in office after losing 30 news polls. It's going to be interesting if he's still our Prime Minister next week. Some politicians have said he's not going to go quite yet, but it'll be interesting to see how it all plays out. That's all for this week. I'll see you next time.
Well, that's it for the home group for this episode. But don't worry, we'll be back next term better than ever.
But until next time,
I'm Irina.
and I'm Jeremy.
Good morning and good luck.